Mary Paxton Keeley was the Missouri School of Journalism's first female graduate. At a time when women going to college was a new phenomenon, Keeley broke barriers and proved that women were capable not only of attending college, but also succeeding in male-dominated fields like journalism. Her J-School education prepared her for a newspaper career and gave her the skills to investigate important stories. Keeley was born in 1886 in Independence, Missouri. She attended Hollins College in Virginia and the University of Chicago. When she decided she wanted to be a journalist, she came to Columbia, Missouri. MU curator Walter Williams had convinced other university leaders to start a journalism school, which opened in September 1908. Keeley was the first woman admitted to the new program. At the Missouri School of Journalism, students learn by doing, an ethos on which the school was founded. Class began September 14, 1908. That day, students published the first issue of the University Missourian newspaper, which today is known as the Columbia Missourian. Keeley was the only woman in the inaugural class and studied with 5 men. She was a class secretary and graduated with a bachelor's degree in 1910. As the first female graduate, Keeley was selected by Williams to choose the color of the J-School's graduation tassel. She chose red, and the color is still worn today by Missouri School of Journalism graduates. Armed with a world-class education and real-world experience, Keeley began her reporting career in a male-dominated field. Keeley joined the Kansas City Post after completing her degree. She was one of the only female reporters and said, "A woman reporter was pretty rare west of the Mississippi. I became such a curiosity that people used to come into the office just to stare at me." Even though her newsroom presence was newsworthy, Keeley stayed focused on her work. The early 1910s were known both for sensational yellow journalism and for muckraking investigative journalism, and the skills Keeley learned at MU empowered her to focus on investigative reporting. Notably, she investigated alleged abuse at the State Training School for Girls in Chillicothe, Missouri. In an effort to expose the school sending graduates to be prostitutes in Kansas City, Keeley was eventually forced to leave the area after receiving threats from the school superintendent. "I did all I could on this story," she said. "This woman was so powerful politically that we simply couldn't get her out." Keeley retired from reporting in 1928 and became a journalism instructor at Christian College, which is now Columbia College. She was awarded an Alumni Citation Award at MU, and her portrait still hangs in the J School. She died in 1986. Mary Paxton Keeley paved the way for women journalists in the early 1900s. She proved that women were not only capable of studying at a world-class journalism school, but that they could also thrive in the newsroom and report complex investigative stories. Her Missouri School of Journalism education prepared her for a successful reporting career and also years of teaching journalism to others.